One of my students the other day asked me, Martino, how come when you play so lyrical, and when I play, I sound like a honking car? I'm like, don't exaggerate, come on. But anyway, so if you're finding that your sound is all over the place and you're not really getting what you want, okay, there's few tricks that you can do and you can start implementing in order to just make everything sound better, okay? And I have 7 tips for you to improve your sound. The first thing you want to do is you want to slur everything, okay? When you're playing, whether it's a scale, an arpeggio, a melody, an etude, whatever you're doing, you're improvising, you be sure to just slur the whole thing, okay? Because that will remind your brain that you actually have to push air from here. If you don't push air, then the sound is just gonna be weird, okay? So you wanna push, you wanna slur. The tongue will just get in the way, so blow, okay? And just slur the whole thing. The second thing you wanna do is you wanna play at a nice and loud, sustained dynamic. Don't play too soft, okay? I know a lot of you guys have neighbors that might complain, but if they don't complain, who cares? Just play loud, okay? Playing too soft will just not give you enough, okay? You want to play forte, okay? Not crazy forte, not like, because that's not forte, that's just shouting, okay? You don't want that. You want a nice and refined sound, okay? So play loud so it's sustained, and your diaphragm and everything, the muscles here are helping the melody come out. The third thing I want you to do is don't do any vibrato, okay? Now, if you can already do vibrato and you have a certain amount of control over the sound, okay, still don't do vibrato, okay? Because vibrato is just like the icing on the cake, okay? So if your sound is awesome without vibrato, it's gonna be even better with vibrato. If your sound is still developing, it's not great, then it's just gonna be worse if you vibrate. So be sure to achieve an amazing sound without any vibrato, okay? So just straight notes, beautiful notes, okay? And then you put vibrato, only then, okay? Only when the sound is already so nice and go like, wow, look at that note, listen to that note, okay? Okay, so no vibrato. The fourth thing you want to do is you want to listen, use headphones, whatever, just listen and copy your favorite players, okay? It doesn't matter who you like, you just want to listen whoever, grabs your gut kind of thing. It's like, oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps by listening to this player, okay? You want to listen to those players and copy the way they sound, okay? You're never going to be them because you're you, okay? And you're unique, okay? So, but the fact that you listen to those players, somehow the brain is going to absorb the qualities of those sounds of whoever you like, and then it's going to transform them into your own unique sound, okay? So really listen as an obsession kind of thing. Now, the fifth thing is something that I don't think you see quite a lot around, and it's using your body to accompany your sound. Let me show you something. So I'm gonna play 2 things. I'm gonna do 2 versions kind of thing. 2 versions. Okay, check it out. The first version, I was really, you know, um, fixed on a spot. Okay, my knees were locked. Everything was just like steady like that. Okay. Second version, I was just moving a little bit more. I like to think of an astronaut walking the moon. Okay. So be sure to unlock your knees. So if these are your knees, for example, just go like this. Okay. Unlock them enough so you stay bouncy, because when you stay bouncy, the body is going to help you, is going to accompany the sound, and magically some of the things will just sound much better just by doing that. It's just crazy, but it works, trust me. Okay, so use your body to accompany your sound. The sixth thing is having a reed that helps you, okay? So nothing too soft, nothing too hard. If it's too soft, the sound quality that you're gonna get is not gonna be nice. If it's too hard, you're gonna struggle too much and it's gonna be too airy. Something in between that helps you getting a good sound and it has enough resistance for you to give you to have a good sound. If you're a beginner, I recommend using a number 2 Van Doren Blue Box. If you're, if you've been playing for a little longer, for maybe say a year, 2.5, and then eventually you go to a 3. So beginners use 2. If you're a little bit more experienced, let's say you have more than 6 months experience, I would probably go to 2.5, and then eventually later on you're probably gonna go to a 3. Okay, so again, it depends from player to player, but that's usually what I recommend people to do. Okay, cool stuff. The 7th thing you want to do is you want to practice right. Okay, don't practice for 5 hours a day just because one day you have a lot of time. Okay, because you're gonna kill your embouchure, kill your lip and everything. Okay, practice in small blocks, in small chunks. Practice for like 10-15 minutes, then take a rest. Then again 10-15 minutes, then take a rest. Take a rest for like few minutes. Okay, that will give you enough time to reset your embouchure, reset your mind and everything. Okay, that's very important. It's at the end of the day, it's a physical thing. When you play, you also want to give yourself a little bit of a rest, so everything resets and then you're back into playing the way you want to play. Okay, makes sense? So those are the 7 things that you could do in order to improve your sound and improve your playing. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. That's gonna support the channel so much. It's gonna help the video being pushed out to more people. Also, check out the free class that I have, free saxophone class, here below in the description, in which you're gonna find more in-depth tips in order to take your saxophone play to the next level. Okay, cool. Happy practice, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.